Hey, what's going on, guys? Harry here with Bodybuilding Bros. Just wanted to give you a quick update video on how my training and everything has been going. Here was a clip from over a week ago now, from September 1st. This was like my only real training session of this week because I ended up having some pain in my shoulder, so I got an MRI and I went to the doctor, and it turns out that I had a torn labrum. So my pressing has had to take a little bit of a break lately. Been doing some physical therapy and feeling a lot better actually after a few days of just kind of resting it and working on my rotator cuff and stuff. It's been feeling a lot better. So that's pretty much what my physical therapy has been like. It's been a lot of rotator cuff work and just light shoulder stuff just to kind of build up those muscles in my shoulder to keep the joint a little bit more stabilized. Hopefully within the next few weeks, or at least within a month, I'll be able to get back to some heavy pressing and work on getting my bench up again, but we'll see what happens. So far, just taking it slow and really focusing on my squatting. There's a lot of squatting in this video. This was last Monday's workout on September 8th, and this was just my last warm-up set, and then I moved into my working set, which I think was 355 for 4 reps, maybe 5 reps, I'm not too sure. But squatting has been feeling really good lately, and just been doing a lot of that because it's pretty much the only thing that feels good for me right now. So deadlifts have kind of suffered a little bit just because pulling back on the bar kind of hurts my shoulder and kind of pulls it out of the socket a little bit, if you guys know that feeling. So I've been going a little bit lighter on deadlifts, and by lighter I think I hit 5x5 at 405 last Wednesday just to get some volume in, focus on my form, because if you guys remember my last video, my form was all messed up on deadlifts, just kind of trying to readjust to the new leverages and everything. So this is my back off set, or one of my back off sets. I usually do between 2 and 4 back off sets after my top set. What I do for my back off sets is 95% of the weight that I had done for my top set, and then I go for the same amount of reps until I hit about an RPE 9, which, as you guys probably know, is about 1 rep short of failure. So everything's been feeling good. My knees are caving in a little bit like they always do, but I really think that that's gotten a little bit better over the last few weeks, just because this injury has kind of allowed me to focus a little bit more on my squats and just feel fresher on my squat days. So here are some deficit deadlifts that are in my program. This is the first time that I deadlifted since I hurt my shoulder, so worked up to, I think this is 335. I was supposed to do 5 sets of 2, but that first set I did 5 reps instead of 2 reps because I kind of read it wrong, but then I switched my last 4 sets to 2 reps. Here's my deadlift session for the week. This was, like I said, a 5x5 at 405. Everything was feeling pretty good. Trying to keep my back as straight as possible, a lot better than the week before, and just probably going to add 10 or 15 pounds to that this week and do another 5 sets of 5 just to kind of get my form better, but also not re-injure myself and allow my shoulder to heal a little bit. So everything's been feeling good, as you guys could tell. If you guys have any critiques of my form, I know it's a lot better than it was in the past video. Here's my second squat session of the week. What we do for this squat day is kind of like speed work or power or intensity work. Just drop the weight down to about 70% of my estimated max and try to be as explosive as possible. I'm not sure how much weight this is here, maybe 265 it looks like on the bar there. And just trying to go through the full range of motion like I always do and be as explosive out of the hole and throughout the entire range of motion. I really like the way these feel. And for my last squat session of the week, we do some pause squats. So this is about a 3-second pause in the hole and Not sure how much weight I'm working with here. I think it was about 305 for a triple. So did all this work beltless. The only set that I wore my belt on this week was my top set, and for everything else, all my back off sets for squats. For deadlifts, I didn't wear a belt. I usually do if I go heavier, but since it was only 405, I decided to drop the belt and just allow my core to be trained a little bit more. And for pressing, as you guys probably know, I can't do heavy pressing right now, but I've been doing for bench press about 135 or so. Probably going to up that this week. 135 for 5 sets of 5, and then for overhead press, I just did the bar, 45-pound bar for 5 sets of 5. Also, which you'll see that clip next, because I typically overhead press on Saturday, my third squat day of the week. So everything's been feeling good, just trying to rehab this injury as good as possible, just to be able to get back to heavy lifting as soon as I can. I was really happy with the way these looked, really explosive and everything, and there was absolutely no pain in my shoulder, which is always a good thing, but I don't want to rush back into things too quickly and re-injure myself. So I'll probably be going back to the doctor in the next week or two, and he'll tell me what we need to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.